What do I like best about the Divevolk gear? Well, it is actually about the people behind the company. Divevolk is one of the few companies out there that is actually taking customer feedback very seriously. They are constantly trying to improve their existing camera gear and innovating so that they can make our lives as underwater image makers as easy as possible and help us to capture our underwater adventures in the best possible way. So I'm very happy today to announce to you two not new innovations, but improvements on some existing gear that Divevolk has had in their lineup for quite some time, and to show you how this will make your life as an underwater image maker and Divevolk user much easier. Right after the intro. Hey there, you underwater image makers and Divevolk fans, and welcome back to the channel. As always, great to see you here with me. If you're new here, my name is Matthias and I'm an underwater cinematographer and content creator for the scuba diving and water sports industries. And of course, I am a big fan of the Divevolk ecosystem. I have been using that for many years. So it's my pleasure to talk about two very popular Divevolk products in today's video. These two products have just recently gotten a makeover. Nothing dramatic, nothing big, but small tweaks, small changes have been made to these products that will help you as an underwater image maker and Divevolk user when using these products underwater. So let's not waste any more time and get right into the first product. The first product that we need to talk about is their Platinum housing. The SeaTouch 4 Max Platinum version 2, that's what they call the updated version, comes with a few very important upgrades. It comes still in the traditional box that we're used to receiving this product in, and when we open that up, I will show you right away. When we open that up, on first glance, it pretty much looks exactly the same as the old Platinum housing, and there really isn't much that has been changed. Two things actually that are worth mentioning. One of them is the change of the little screw that was holding the filter and lens holder to the housing. Now, as you know, with the Platinum housing, the lens holder is integrated in the housing, so you don't need a specific clamp anymore as with the regular SeaTouch 4 Max Plus housings. So it's already integrated, but up until now, the screw that was used to actually tighten and loosen that filter and lens holder, that was somehow difficult to work, especially when you're wearing gloves when you're diving in colder waters. This has been changed. This has been replaced with a much easier to use screw, so the tightening and loosening of that filter and lens holder has become a lot easier. So that is a very welcome change. The other change, and that's one that's even more important from my personal opinion, is that they have finally included a cold shoe mount here on the top of the Platinum version. Something that has been present on the clamp of the regular housing, the SeaTouch 4 Max and 4 Max Plus versions, and that I have been using quite regularly when I wanted to keep the rig as small as possible. So with this cold shoe mount on here, what you can do now, you can add and attach accessories to the SeaTouch 4 Max Platinum version 2 housing. For example, if you want to add a action camera on top of your smartphone housing, you can do that with a cold shoe mount and an adapter on there. And you can also, and this is something that I used to do a lot, or still do a lot with my SeaTouch 4 Max Plus housings and the clamp, if I wanted to attach a light onto the housing without actually having to attach a tray, I usually use one of these. These are their flexible arms. And you can just put that and attach it to the cold shoe mount there, and then you have a ball mount up here on the top. It still gives you the option to move the light around a little bit once you attach a light on here, and it keeps the system rather small and compact without having to attach a tray to your system. So I really like that a lot. Well done, Divevolk, on finally integrating a cold shoe mount on the Platinum housing versions. In addition to that, we now also have a thread here on the top of the housing, so also you can attach a little ball mount or something here. Just gives you another attachment point there. And those are basically the two only changes that have been done to the Platinum housing. I think that's plenty. Everything else on that housing has already been absolutely great, and I'm really happy that Divevolk has decided to make those changes for us. The SeaTouch 4 Max Platinum version 2, this housing here, is available from now onwards. Just make sure that if you want to be sure to get that second version of the Platinum housing, order it through the official Divevolk store, the Divevolk web shop. There's going to be a link down in the video description below. Simply that's the easiest way to make sure that you're getting the version 2, because if you're going to get it through one of their dealers, there is still the possibility that some of these dealers have some older stock still, and obviously they're going to try to sell off the older stock first before they're gonna go and start selling the version 2 of the Platinum housing. Right, so let's put that to the side and let's talk about the second makeover, the second product that got a makeover, and that is the remote control. Now, the Divevolk remote control has been a very popular addition, accessory, because it makes it really easy to control their compatible 5000 lumen lights with using the remote control without actually having to reach out to the lights and control them. And you can attach with a fiber optic cable 2 lights to 1 controller and have them controlled through the controller simultaneously, which is a really nice thing to do. I've been using that quite a bit. Whenever I use the 5000 lumen light, I always use the remote control there as well. Now, up until now, the remote control had to be mounted to a ball mount, and depending on the system that you were using, that meant sometimes that you had to use like a triple clamp to be able to mount it somehow onto the system, and then it wasn't in the right place and stuff like that. Now they've changed it. They have included now a little extra piece here in the shipment, and this little extra piece will make it possible for you to attach the remote control so that you have it right there at your fingertips, and you're not seeing this because it's obviously the other way around, but if I turn it around like this, you can see it now. If I hold the tray here, I have all the controls right at my fingertips, and it's really easy and convenient in the right location, kind of like you shut a button but on the other side. And I really like that. I'm a big fan of that remote control, and I think that's a nice little addition and improvement as of where the position of that remote control is and how you can use it when using it together with the 5000 lumen video lights. So that is a really nice little addition and improvement there, in my opinion. Anything else with the remote control is exactly the same. It works exactly the same. It has exactly the same dimensions. It's just the attachment that is slightly different, but I think it does really make a difference and makes using the remote control even a little easier than what it used to be before. Same thing goes with the remote control, as I said already, to the version 2 of the Platinum housing. If you want to make sure that you get the latest updated version of the remote control, I suggest you use the link down in the video description below to order it directly from the official Divevolk web shop. That way you're guaranteed to get the new version and not some older stock that is still with some of the suppliers. And obviously, as I said, they will try to sell off the older stock first before they get onto the new versions of that gear. And of course, as always, if you use one of the links down in the video description below, you're gonna benefit from a 6% discount, the community discount that I'm able to give all my viewers and my audience when purchasing anything from the Divevolk web shop. So thank you very much, Divevolk, for that generous offer, and thank you for sponsoring this video. Thank you for sending out this new gear. I'm excited to get in the water and test it out, well, to use it basically, because I know what it does and how it works. works. It's just simple improvements that will make our lives as underwater image makers and Divevolk users just so much easier from here onwards. And that's already for today's video, guys. A quick short introduction announcement about those two products that have received improvements and updates. If you want to know more about these products, go and visit the Divevolk website. There you'll find all the information about these products there, or just simply, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you very much for your time and for watching, guys. And if you want to learn more about how to get the best out of your smartphone underwater, check out this video over here for some tips on underwater smartphone filming. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.